Good morning and welcome to UA News. This is Maria talking. Today we are going to talk about an issue that is concerning the whole world, which is human traffic. Human traffic is an issue that is happening for a long time ago and is not subject. That is why have here a reporter, which name is Cuestas. He is going to tell us more about what are the types of human traffic, the meaning, and what is government doing to deal with this issue that is concerning all of us. So, Luis, thank you very much for being here. How are you today?
Hi Maria, greetings from Washington DC. Everything is good over here. Thank you so much for asking. And yeah, let's start to talk about this topic that concerns all of us.
And that's great, Luis. Well, and these are the questions that we have today for you. The first one is, what is the meaning of human traffic?
Well, human trafficking is a form of modern slavery that involves moving or recruiting people by using fraud, coercion, or threats in order to abuse, exploit, or enslave those people.
Okay, thank you very much, Luis. And well, the second question to know more about this is, what are the types for human traffic that are here in US?
Well, this is a good question because there are several kinds of human traffic, like for example, forced criminal activities, forced marriage, but the most common human traffic kinds are forced labor and sex trafficking. Well, in forced labor is when we traffic people like adults and children to exploit them as workers, for example, in domestic servitude or constructions, as some example of forced labor. Then we get sex trafficking, which the object of sex trafficking is to traffic females in most of the cases in order to, well, engage them in commercial activities like prostitution, pornography, internet chat rooms, escort agency, even though massage spas, as example of sex trafficking.
Thank you very much. Okay, so the third one is how it works, the labor traffic and the immigration traffic.
Well, how forced labor and immigration works? Well, in most of the cases, they are linked together because, well, immigrators in most of the times are willing to come to the United States to accomplish an American dream, to work, to send money back to their family, or to, well, have better opportunities in life. But how this is linked with forced labor is because in the way of they immigrating to the United States, they need contacts. And those contacts in most of the cases are coyotes, which are persons that helps people to cross the border between Mexico and the United States. But those coyotes, there are much of them that ends up being contacts from traffickers. So they helps people to cross the border, and when they are on the States, they sell those immigrants to traffic, to be engaged with commercial sex, to forced labor, to be exploited. And this is how it works. In most of the cases, it is the people itself that is willing to immigrate, and there is also the situation in which a trafficker promises a person that he will take them to the United States in order to work or to accomplish a dream, to get better opportunities, and they end up bringing those people to the United States, but just using as slave for sex, for work, and for another activity. So this is how it works in the United States.
Okay, thank you very much. What about sex traffic?
Well, sex trafficking works kind of similar as I have explained for forced labor, but in those cases, the traffickers plays the biggest role because they promised females, which are the object of this traffic, good opportunities to work, for example, in dance clubs, in spas, doing makeup and kind of these situations. And also they promise they will be coming back like every 2 or 3 months, but that's just a lie. They cheat those girls saying, yeah, making those bad promises and they end up breaking those promises because, well, they just need them to sell into a person that is going to put them or engage them into commercial sets and prostitution and those kind of situations. But that's common how this works. In the United States, they are bring in order to do a different job, but they end up being prostituted.
And how common is human traffic, and or how often this happens?
Well, to answer this question, Maria, I will play a video from an agent of the FBI agency giving the statistics of human trafficking in the United States, so you can get an answer about how common is this happening here in the States. So, playing the video now.
Now we're going to talk about a statistic of human traffic. So we have 40.3 million of persons that are part of modern day slavery, and 24.9 millions are forced labor, and the other 15.4 millions as forced marriage. For every 1,000 persons in the world, we have 5.4 victims, and 1 in 4 modern slavery are child. 71% of human trafficking are women and girls, and the other 29% are men and boys. 3.2 millions are 18 or older, while the other 10.1 million approximately are under 16 years old. Human traffics, some researchers has found that human traffic has provided 150 billions per year. So these are very alarming figures for US, and they are still working for find a solution for this problem.
What is government doing to stop the human traffic?
Well, what the government is doing to avoid this traffic, first of all, we have to mention the border wall, which was the wall that was created in between Mexico and United States border in order to avoid people to cross from Mexico to the United States. Also, the United States President Joe Biden has made some treatment with Mexico's president in order to avoid people to arrive Mexico without documentation and paperwork, and also to punish those coyotes if they are caught doing this traffic, like taking people from Mexico to the United States. And what they are working on making some rules for the immigrants that are already in the United States to classify them for work, country of origin, and those kind of situations. And this is what we have known from the government, and we will keep you posted when we know more information about how this is being treated in the United States.
Okay, Luis, thank you very much for telling us more about human traffic, how is this working, and it's an advice for all of us to take care of ourselves, and I will keep you informed in the next time. And thank you everyone for watching this. Have a good day.